Foxborough, Massachusetts. The New England Patriots play 4 of their final 5 games of the season against division opponents, starting Sunday with the Miami Dolphins. The Patriots 8-2 have won 6 straight games and return home after a 2-game road trip with games in Denver and Mexico to play the Dolphins 4-6, losers of 4 in a row. Of course, for Coach Bill Belichick, it's on to Miami, but fans are also peeking ahead to that Week 15 showdown with Pittsburgh 8-2, which currently holds the tiebreaker with New England for top seed in the AFC. But first, it's Miami. Since 2000, the Patriots are 79-28 against AFC East opponents, including 22-12 against the Dolphins. Here are a few things to watch on Sunday: a level-headed approach after reaching new heights with wins at Denver, a 41-16 romp over the Broncos, and Mexico City, a 33-8 trout of the Raiders. The Patriots return to more level ground in Foxborough, a mere 289 feet above sea level. With trips to Buffalo, Miami and Pittsburgh coming up, it'll be nearly another month before the Pats play at home again, a date with the Bills on Christmas Eve followed by a regular season-ending date with the New York Jets on New Year's Eve. As for the Dolphins, they haven't won at Gillette since 2008, when coach Tony Sparano's team rode Ronnie Brown and the Wildcat formation to a 38-13 victory. The Dolphins have lost 8 straight in New England, 6 of them by double figures. Football futility: this game matches Miami's 30th ranked defense, which ranks 31st in points per game, 29th in rushing and 20th in passing, against New England's 32nd ranked defense, one that is tied for 24th in defending the run and dead last against the pass. The Patriots' defense continues to trend upward, however, with 17 points or less allowed in 6 straight games, and a season-low 8 last Sunday. The Dolphins' offense, on the other hand, is trending toward the off-season. The Dolphins will be without the services of starting quarterback Jay Cutler, who was ruled out of the game on Friday with a concussion. Veteran backup Matt Moore will get the start. Running on empty at first, the Dolphins' decision to deal Jay Ajayi to Philadelphia for a 4th-round draft pick in 2018 in a trade deadline deal on October 31 sounded like some sort of Halloween prank. It was an apostrophe T. Ajayi, a 24-year-old workhorse coming off a Pro Bowl season, had fallen out of favor with Gaze to the point that he was ready to move on to a running backs by committee approach with unknowns Damian Williams and Kenyon Drake. How's that working out? Ajayi carried the ball 7 times for 91 yards in the Eagles' 37-9 romp at Dallas last Sunday night. Williams and Drake combined to carry the ball 17 times for 82 yards in the Dolphins' 30-20 loss to Tampa Bay that day. A hands-on approach: how often have the Dolphins thrown the ball to Jarvis Landry since he broke into the league as a 2nd-round pick in the 2014 draft? With 67 receptions, the wide receiver is 3rd in the league this year, trailing only Pittsburgh's Antonio Brown 70 and Arizona's Larry Fitzgerald 69. With the 343rd catch of his career in the 8th game of this season, Landry had already set the league record for receptions by a player in his first 4 years in the league. That's right. He set the record in 31 halves seasons. Passing judgment: it could be a productive day for Rob Gronkowski, James White and the like. Citing statistics from Pro Football Focus, the Miami Herald's Barry Jackson wrote this week that of the 110 passes thrown with Dolphins linebackers in coverage mostly against tight ends and running backs this season, 87 have been completed for 862 yards, a 79.1% completion rate. That's been good for 9.9 yards per completion. Sooner or later, for better or worse, Miami defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh is bound to impact this game. Since entering the league with the Detroit Lions in 2010, the good Suh leads all players at his position with 401 tackles and 51 run stuffs, and is second to Cincinnati's Geno Atkins 58 in sacks by a defensive tackle with 501 halves. The bad Suh has been prone to, shall we say, over-aggressive acts over the years and dumb penalties such as the neutral zone infraction in a loss to Carolina a couple of Monday nights ago that prompted ESPN's John Gruden to say that's ridiculous. When you get a team 3rd and 7 and you're the highest paid defensive lineman in football. Suh is in the midst of a 6-year, $114 million contract he signed with Miami in 2015, You just can't have it. Not half bad in what truly has become a remarkable streak. The Patriots have scored in the last minute of the first half 7 games in a row. In other words, delay that halftime trip to the concession stand, refrigerator or comfort station until the teams are headed for their locker rooms.